Goodness mornings, nice peoples of International Press Corps. I am Borat Sagdiyev, new press secretary for Osama administration.
Is this a joke, Mr. Sagdiyev? Did you just say that you are the new press secretary for the Obama administration?
Is no joke. You want joke? I tell you joke. Why did chicken cross road in Astana, capital of Kazakhstan? To raise political consciousness of proletariat. Ha! Israel knee slapper is Astana. Anyways, any questions, good peoples of International Press Corps?
Mr. Sagdiyev, can you tell us why President Obama chose you?
In Kazakhstan have saying, set fox to catch fox. President Osama say something similar to Borat. Send moron to deal with morons. Anyways, topic of press conference is subject dears to hearts of press corps. US $14.3 trillion debt. Borat ready to explain to International Press Corps how US got into such pickled beets.
You mean, into such a pickle?
That too. Borat prepare chart. Sorry for poor quality. Cut out from newspaper. Budget cuts in White House. Now, before Reagan administration, US debt standing at only $1 trillion. Soybeans, we say in Kazakhstan. Then Reagan administration introduced theory of supply-side economics. Reaganauts introduce first permanent tax cuts. Rich people's happy. Reaganauts increase defense spending. Defense contractors happy. Everybody's happy in 1980s.
But I see from your chart that the Reagan-era tax cuts and defense spending increases added another $1.5 trillion to the national debt.
Righteous you are, Mr. Tallbotto. Supply-side economics, also called trickle-down economics. Ideas benefits of tax cuts trickle down into economy. But in Kazakhstan, have saying.
And could you tell us that saying, Mr. Sagdiyev?
With much pleasures. In Kazakhstan, say shepherd who sleep under horse may wake up to golden shower. Ha! Another knee slapper in Astana.
Yes, I'm sure.
But can call me simply Borat, nice peoples of International Press Corps. Anyways, George Herbert Bush had another $1.5 trillion to national debt. First Gulf War one big cause. Also, stimulus spending to counter recession in early 1990s.
But the first President Bush also raised taxes, didn't he, reversing some of the Reagan tax cuts?
Righteous you are, Mrs. Warners. Ha! No politician ever get re-elected by raising taxes. Big mistake. Second Bush president learned from mistake. Anyways, William Jefferson Clinton next president. Add another $1.4 trillion to debt. But at least have budget surpluses during presidency. Why we call him Big Balls Clinton in White House?
I thought that was the Secretary of State?
No, is former President's bill. Anyways, sauerkraut really hit fans under second Bush presidency. George Walker Bush cut taxes even more. Get US into two wars. Big mistake. Expensive wars always downfall of empires. Need only to read history to know this. Second Bush presidency had $6.1 billion to debt. Not even 6 billion sheep in all of Kazakhstan. US beginning to get into really deep sauerkraut.
But of course we have to consider the financial crisis of 2008, right, Mr. Sagdiyev? I mean, Borat.
Righteous you are again, Mrs. Warner. Some peoples thought financial crisis of 2008 started another depression. Even Republicans recognize need for stimulus spending to prevent depression. Peoples of second Bush administration really soiling pants over this. So Bush administration authorized stimulus spending right up to last few months of Bush presidency. Result was even higher debt.
But Mr. Sagdiyev, I mean, Borat, is it not true that the federal deficit really began to grow since President Obama took office?
Very good observation, Mr. Tallbotto. but recalls President Osama inherits stimulus spending from Bush administration. Not to be forgetting costs of 2 foreign wars. And not to be forgetting also that recession reduced revenue from taxes as business activity slowed down. And not to be forgetting that increased unemployment caused higher government costs in form of unemployment benefits. Osama administration add another $2.4 billion to national debt. But US avoid depression. This why national debt now $14.3 trillion.
Well, Mr. Borat, you certainly have a gift for colorful explanation of complex topics. Now, could you please explain to us the Obama administration's new program for free macaroni and cheese dinners for low-income earners, and its program for porch construction for government employees?
We're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. We're in the money, the skies are sunny. Oh man, depression, you are through, you done us wrong. We never see a headline about a bread line today. And when we see the landlord, we can look that guy right in the